Hey guys, it's Troy
and Chase,
and today we are going to be reading you some dirty fan fiction. So we do not have too much fan fiction, which I'm kind of sad about because they're actually interesting. But the ones we do have are pretty, let's say, terrifying. Okay, terrifying.
Okay, terrifying. Sorry.
But yeah, let's just get down into them and let's just, have a good time. Me, my babes in the computer watching us right now. But yeah, let's just read it, I guess.
Yeah, you do.
So this one's from Anonymous, but I read this and I was like, well, I read the first couple paragraphs and I was like, okay, this is kind of scary. So let's just read it. Okay, I guess we'll take turns reading paragraphs.
You want me to start?
No, I want to start because I see Ariel.
Okay.
Okay, so let's read it. Oh, I'm getting all close and close to each other and stuff. Troy and Chase were on their way to go to their Panic at the Disco concert.
Oh.
To which they had meet and greet passes. I wish.
Same.
Of course, the way any other human would get there is not the way they traveled. Swimming across the ocean, they spotted their familiar friend Ariel swimming around with her fish Flounder. Once they had arrived at the meet and greet, they quickly headed towards security and slipped past quite unnoticed. They managed to find the dressing room and hid inside of Brendan's closet.
I hope this is a threesome.
Oh my god, it might be.
I think it is.
It might be.
Okay, they found themselves looking through the various fabrics and accessories while Chase began to sniff all the material. All of a sudden, they heard footsteps, and none other than the man himself walked inside.
Jesus, it was Jesus.
It might as well have been. What are you doing in my closet? Brendan glared at the two other males. I'm so scared to keep going. Folding his arms across his chest. If you don't leave this instant, I'm going to be calling my security guard. Troy quickly got out of the closet and headed over to the other male, wrapping an arm around his waist. Chase joined him soon thereafter, smiling softly. Don't worry, Brendan. We could take care of you ourselves. Oh no. Troy began to kiss along Brendan's neck while Chase quickly went down to his pants and undid his belt. I'm scared. Ah! If Brendan if he ever knows who we are, it's gonna be because of this, and I'm sad. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Keep going.
What was revealed though was not what the other boys were expecting. Tentacles shot out from the jeans like fabric. I didn't know how to tell you. He spoke softly, wrapping a tentacle around Troy and pushing him against the wall. You're really hot though. I couldn't just resist you. Troy looks back at his significant other. Eyes widened in horror. This is just like the Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time music video.
Oh my god, bye. Okay. Seeing the look of terror in his eyes, Chase was quick to push the other out of the way and walk towards Troy. He's my man. You don't mess with my man. Brendan smirked, thinking things over in his mind. You know, I could have both of you. Without a moment to spare, the rock star wrapped another tentacle around Chase and threw him against the wall beside his boyfriend, making sure his tentacles kept a firm grip on their waist. He reached for a pair of scissors beside them on the dressing room table. Grabbing hold of material, he began to cut off Troy's shirt without a moment's notice and followed suit with Chase's shirt. Brendan noticed the slight bulge in both of their pants and reached out to grasp at their
No. I feel like we might see this in the future.
This is a time. So far I agree with everything though. Chase's back arched into the sudden touch as Troy's turned towards Chase to grasp at his hand. Leaning down, Brendan undid both the boys' belt buckles and pulled them down around their legs.
I don't wear belts often, but okay.
You will this day.
Alright.
Along with the boxers in tow. You never wear boxers either. Or no, I don't wear boxers.
You don't wear boxers. You wear briefs. But that's okay. I'm very uncomfortable.
Your turn.
Can we read all of this?
Yeah.
Okay. Brendan used a free tentacle to throw all of the makeup on his vanity onto the floor, while Troy took the opportunity to throw Chase onto the empty space. Climbing on top of the smaller boy, he began to lightly nip at the other's neck. Brendan walked over and ran his fingers through the blonde locks of hair, pulling back. Troy scooted down until he reached the boy's leaking and throbbing. Smirking softly, he leaned down and ran his tongue. Okay, we can't read this.
You can.
No, we can't. He leaned down and ran his tongue in the place that I won't read. In response, Chase let out a tiny and thrust upwards in hopes of gaining more friction. Oh God. Brendan took the initiative and knelt down onto the floor beside Troy and did something else with his tongue.
Chase crawled on top of him and turned towards Troy. Troy nodded his head in approval and pushed his boyfriend down further onto Brendan as he spread out his legs. He swiftly pressed a finger up on Chase's
Yeah, I didn't want to read that either.
on Chase's booty before thrusting it inside him. After stretching okay, that is dirty.
See, now you know why I didn't want to read it. Now you know why it was so uncomfortable, Troy. Jesus.
Okay, we won't get into the specifics because
Basically,
we all
Brendan
he took care of us. Brendan uried us. A few moments later, Brendan knew he was close to hitting his peak in such a short amount of time. Moans flying out of him. Boys, I want you to blink with me, he whimpered, biting his bottom lip. Chase nodded in agreement, thrusting down roughly into the other's tentacle. Chase soon felt his blank approaching and bit his bottom lip as the orgasm overtook him. Okay. So we are going to let the rest be a mystery, but
yes, we'll leave it up to your imagination, and if there's a small chance that Brendan Urie ever sees this video, I'm sorry.
Brendan, I'm sorry, but that's just basically how it's gonna work out with us. So if you want to add on to this video or this fan fiction and have us do a part 2, make sure to start writing some fanfics, guys, because I want to see them.
Yes.
Chase wants to see them.
Yes.
They're fun to read.
Thanks for including Brendan. That was cool. I liked that.
But make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure to go subscribe to us, follow our social medias, and click these links right here, like these videos, our Patreon.
Or this, or do that. Do all that stuff.
And this big kiss is for all of you.
We
Thank you so much
love
for
you.
watching, and bye.